militia is necessary to the security of a free state.
Armed protesters seize a federal building.
Did you feel like your dad was at war with the government?
No, the government was at war with him.
I'm just pausing it here so you can see the expression on this actor's face, or actress. This CNN special that's coming on the Oregon standoff, if you weren't following me when this happened, the day it began, I called exactly what day this standoff would end. In case you forgot, this began right after New Year's. The Alamo Bowl was concluding as the headlines broke about this federal standoff. Remember, the Alamo is a standoff in history. The Alamo lasted 13 days in San Antonio. In the Alamo Bowl, Oregon lost to Texas Christian University in a record comeback by TCU. And Oregon went down with 41 points. 41's the 13th prime number. So right away, I said, okay, here's obviously more news propaganda synced up with the world of rig sports. Collegiate and professional sports are scripted, so is the news. Many people saw this video. I put it up right away. I said why the standoff would end in either 13 days or 41 days, and I explained why 41 days would be perfect. If the standoff ended in 41 days, which is exactly what it did, it would have ended on the 42nd day of the year. And in gematria, the word Alamo equals 42. So does Waco. And think about it, Waco in Texas, another standoff in history by the numbers. You know, Timothy Koresh, 33 years old, Oregon, the 33rd state. I'm from Oregon State, and where that federal standoff was, that's a place that nobody would even know about. You know, they even explained how that building was closed. Nobody was even there. That part of Oregon is desolate. Nobody lives out there. It's empty land. How is there a national news story breaking as the Alamo Bowl's concluding that some people took over a federal building that no one's even at, closed for the holidays? It's just such obvious bullshit. And this girl on the screen grinning, talking about her dad, which I'm sure isn't true. Remember, that entire story of his death, he was the one person supposedly killed by the feds, and they put out the video right away. You had clowns like Retard from Boston saying he was ready to go there and back him up. And I was just like, look at these people. They don't have a fucking clue what's going on. They're getting sucked in to a federal trap. They're trying to get the patriots who don't have a clue, who don't know where they live. In the time I've been doing this work, I've called so many things, you guys, and this is just one of many. I mean, how many people in your life have you ever seen make predictions like that? That a standoff's going to last 41 days and then it does, ending exactly when I said it would as the news broke? It's just too obvious. Oregon loses with 41 points. Oregon standoff, 41 days, ending on the 42nd day of the year. One more time, Alamo 42. Oregon had just lost in the Alamo Bowl. Waco 42. For a little more, history 42. Knowledge 42. Freemason 42. The big G in the Freemason compass represents 42. Freemasonry obsessed with 33. Oregon, the 33rd state. If it's on TV, you guys, it's manufactured. It's part of the agenda. It's stealing your energy. It's deceiving you. It's sucking you into an agenda that is not your own. We got to wake up. And all of you who are not sharing my work yet, who are denying my work, I don't know what more I can do for you. I've called almost everything in the news before it happened in the years I've been here. From sports to the scripted news. Who told you about Yom Kippur weekend all year before it happened? And could it have made any more sense that it happened in Sin City? Yom Kippur, atonement for your sins? On the subject of 13, since the Alamo lasted 13 days, let's do it one more time, because the patterns are repetitive. The Las Vegas shooting happened in the weekend of Yom Kippur, the most important Jewish holy day, judgment for your sins, atonement for your sins. Sin City, Las Vegas. In gematria, Yom Kippur equals 99. So does Sin City. So does Mandalay Bay, which opened in 99 on March 2nd, 3-2. Like they said, the shooter was on the 32nd floor. 32 panels in Kabbalah. This is Kabbalah, letters and numbers. Jewish mysticism. They said the shooter was born on the 99th day of the year, April 9th. Remember, the United States of America equals 99, and when you write out the word 13, it sums to 99. Nation that began with 13 colonies, 13 stripes on the flag, 13 stars. There's a reason the patterns are so redundant. USA equals 41, the 13th prime. And I was explaining a lot of this the night that the news broke. Obvious bullshit. Standoff in the middle of nowhere. How is this a big national news story? Nobody would ever know. Essentially an abandoned building in the middle of nowhere. National news story. Coinciding perfectly with the Oregon loss. Until next time.